everybody, and welcome back to this evening's race of our Season 2 recruitment race for the Truck Series as we get this thing underway. This one will be a 30-lap race at Dover. As we get ready to kick off, we should be rolling any minute now. Take you front and center to the pace truck here as we start this thing and get underway. Don't pay no mind to the ticker there, it just hasn't updated yet. There it goes. So again, 30-lap race, 30% fuel. All drivers will start with 30% fuel in the tanks. 30-lap race, I think they got it figured out that 30% fuel in these trucks would last anywhere from 20 to 22 laps, somewhere in that ballpark before they need fuel. So be interesting to see how it factors in this race. I already got somebody running off the track here. We head into that first turn. Got Aaron Vogt in the number 22 right there, leading that little group of cars. Already hit the wall. Oof. That was just slack. You get into a wreck like that, you don't ever continue up the track. You want to get down low on the apron and out of the way. If you ain't got steering, then the best thing to do is stop as quick as you can and hold the escape key to get you out and into the pits. Not sure why he continued to go up to the track, up toward the track. That's not good sportsmanship at all. Not something we like to see here in the league. Let's check in with the 22 here. He is rolling it. He is in 13th position right now. Today's earlier race in the Cup Series, he took home the victory, so not really sure about the rest of the competition, but being that he was just in a race at this same track with the Gen 6 cars a couple of hours ago, he definitely could potentially have the upper hand, seeing as how, like I said, he was just racing a couple of hours ago. So track's still fresh in his mind, strategy's still fresh. The only thing he really needs to think about is with this being a 30-lap race and fuel lasting from 20 to 22 laps, when will the pit strategy happen? Because it's going to happen. Not going to cross the finish line without fuel. Let's check in with the 83 and see where he's at. Looks like he may be showing him to be in 21st position. Take you back up front to the action here. Couple of new faces that joined us this evening. We thank you guys as always for joining in on these recruitment races. Hopefully some of you decide or choose to become active league members and participate in this awesome truck series that we got coming up. September 13th is the official start date for Season 2. Be hosting two different series as of right now. Truck series will be going on for just over a year, and the other series, the MX5s, most likely going to be a 13-week series. So that should bring a different variety to racing, going from watching straight oval races to some road courses thrown in there, and I think it'll be a nice welcoming change. After those 13 weeks, though, I'm not sure what they may decide to move to. There's been talks of another series taking its place, and that could mean anything. Could mean dirt tracks. Could mean ARCA series. Really, the possibilities. Older late model possibilities are just endless. So we'll have to keep watch and see. Much like some of you, I'm left in the dark on a lot of that stuff as well. So we'll find out when we find out. So we are on lap 11 of 30. Let's check on the 83 again. We haven't seen him in a little while. There he is. There looks like he might have, or he's getting ready now. He's getting ready to make his pit stop. Looks like we had a crash there. Somebody else hit the wall. Let's see, are we going to go into caution? Yes, we are. And I'm going to, while we're under caution, I'm going to rewind that back. Let's go ahead and take a quick break real quick for the sponsor shout out, and I'm going to rewind this footage back and see if we can keep you updated on what happened with that accident. Today's sponsor spotlight is for Working Man Outdoors. Real experiences, real results, real affordable. They're not here to sell you a fantasy, they're here to give you the real deal. Working Man Outdoors brings working class outdoor adventures to your level and your budget. Experience duck hunts with all the thrills, none of the fluff. Located in Southwest Louisiana, give them a call today and book your hunt. 843-919-0405. Working Man Outdoors, where hard work meets wild reward. All right, thank you for sticking with us. I got our replay up here of what happened. Here we go. Let's take a quick peek at. There it is, number. I want to say that was the 51. Couldn't really get a good look at it. Got spun out there in the turn. Not, yeah, okay. There's the caution. I was gonna say I'm not sure if that was enough to trigger a caution or not, but it definitely did. So that will be. What is this? We had a caution. I think this is the first caution. Sorry, my wits aren't about me right now. Either way, caution at lap 13. The laps are going to continue to roll. Looks like majority of the field is going to go ahead and make their pit stop under caution to go ahead and get that fuel topped off and get some fresh tires possibly. They're only limited to 2 sets of tires during these races. And it's going to stay like that all through season 2. Every driver will only have access to 2 sets of tires. So in some situations with some of these tracks, the season schedule, I've seen a peek at some of it, especially from what's already been posted to the league in their season schedule. Some of these races are going to be 100 laps, 75 laps. So it's going to be more than what we're used to seeing here. And it's going to play a big factor in things because, again, starting out with 30% fuel in the tanks and 2 sets of tires, you're not 100 lap race, and you're going to have to hit the pits quite a few times. I would say at least 2, depending on the track size. Some of your bigger tracks, you may have to hit them even more, but definitely just adds to the strategy factor, and it's going to be interesting to see how all that stuff plays out. We're kind of getting a taste of it here in the recruitment races, but these races are 30 laps, 40 laps, 20 in some cases. It's really not enough to really see it in action. So when we start getting in some of those races in season 2 where it's 75 plus laps per race, that's where you'll really see the difference. And again, the how you drive the car and the way you handle it, or truck in this case, plays a big role in that too. If you're out there constantly hitting turns wide open, or going full throttle in the turns, your tires are not going to last you as long. You're going to have to make more frequent pit stops. So as we should be getting ready to go green again here shortly. Not sure what was going on back there with the 83. I guess he caught up to the pack a little hot there. But we should be going green here shortly. Should be the last line. As you see, we're double file. Yep, pace truck is off and about to go back green. Aaron Vogt in the 22 has made his way up to first position, with Widener in second. Schellenberger is in 66 truck, and the lead is already changed. So I'm going to pause on that momentarily until we kind of get more of a stable standing. First start is always the shakiest. You can see there Aaron Vogt in the 22. He's done fell back quite a few positions just from the start here. Everybody's coming out with some fresh tires and fresh fuel, so we're going to see how some of that strategy from the pit on the caution there is going to pay off. Play off, however. Widener has now made it up to first position, and Aaron Vogt in the 22 is making his mark out there. Doesn't put himself back in third. "13 laps to go, so we're just over the halfway point here. As we round into the turn. Looks like everybody's pretty much found their groove now. So we'll go with those top 5 positions there. Widener in first, Tucker in second, Aaron Vogt is in third, Henry's in fourth, and Scullen is in fifth. So 12 laps to go now. As we are that much closer to rounding this one out. Looks like somebody ate the wall there briefly. Almost caused another accident there. I'm not sure if he's planning on pitting. Not really sure what happened. So as we continue on, I don't think that one's going to be enough to trigger a caution, because it was mainly just himself involved. So we should stay green here. 10 laps to go. As we push through. So let's take you up to the front here. Widener in at number 37. Got some contact back there. Slowing down, possibly a caution. Let me run this back a little bit and see what I can find. We're not going to go on another commercial here. I am, however, going to put you on the social media channels while I run this back for a minute. Figure out what it was that happened. Stand by one more second. See what we got here. I don't believe, oh, had somebody hit the wall back there. Spin out 83 and the 08 truck. I wasn't entirely sure on what happened with that one. So that's going to bring out the caution. I'm going to take you back up front with Widener and the number 37 as we enter this caution with only 8 laps left to go. Next weekend's races will be at Myrtle Beach Speedway. I am not going to lie, I'm not familiar with the track. Never seen it. So it's going to be a bit of a new experience for me as well, along with some of the other drivers in the league. I'm not sure how many of them have driven at Myrtle Beach Speedway, but hopefully it's going to be a good time. It is going to be the season closer, so after that race is finished, points will be finalized, made official. As it stands right now, Aaron Vogt there in the 22 will be taking home the championship for season 1. So yeah, at this point, this late in the game, and him having as much of a lead as he does in the standings, nothing, a win next weekend for anybody, even in that second spot, is not going to be enough to put them over the top. So he's pretty much got this championship in the bag, and all of these guys have done well this season. It's been really cool to watch from day one stream to now and see all the progress that they've made. And we went from AI winning dang near every race to AI hasn't won a race in 8 weeks, 7 weeks. We've had someone from the league winning, which has been cool. It's been really neat to see. Just shows that progression, and this stuff is definitely it's an acquired skill, no doubt. There's still things I don't know. So, every day doing it is a learning experience, and I will honestly say that the more time that you put into it, the better off you'll be. I mean, I know that sounds like basic common sense, or you would think it would be, but it really is how it goes. It just the more time you're willing to put into it, the better off you'll be, and you'll definitely see the progress if you want to. So we're 6 laps to go. Remember, caution laps do still count towards the overall laps of the race, which is going to be a new rule. So that's going to be taken and continuing on into season 2. So we'll have that to watch out for as well. It could very well be possible that someone wins a race under a caution. They'll get 3 chances to do it on a green, but if all 3 chances get ruined out by a caution, then whoever's in that first position when that takes place is who will be the one that takes home that win that day. Vote is back to battling Widener there, or excuse me, that's Tucker now. I'm not sure what happened to Widener. Maybe he pitted. He is now in 11th position, so it's Tucker and Vogt battling it out for that first position with 4 laps to go. Earlier today, the Cup race was most definitely a nail biter. That was a battle to the very, very last lap. Even crossing the finish line, it was still a battle. Did want to mention that it showed in the results, especially on iRacing for that race earlier today, that Aaron Vogt did not win in the 22. That was a technicality mistake. He actually did win that race, but for some reason the officials gave him a penalty on the last lap. And after reviewing the footage and going back and looking at everything, it was determined that he didn't have any incidents or anything happen to incur that penalty. So the penalty was reversed. He was still awarded the additional 21 points for the 40 points for taking a win. So we wanted to make sure we addressed that too, and it looks like he's gonna run away with this win here in the truck recruitment race also. Yep, and he does. Aaron Vogt takes home the win in the Truck Series recruitment race tonight at Dover. Another hard-fought win for this guy. You can't slow him down, man. He is one force to be reckoned with for sure. Awesome race, well put together, well played. I think everyone's seems to be that everyone's pit strategy worked out. I didn't see anyone stalled out in the track from running out of fuel or having any hiccups like that. So it looks like we were all good there. As he gives us the victory laps, or excuse me, the victory donuts. Possibly, I guess the other truck there didn't get the memo. He was just going to keep on trucking through. Let him smoke the tires a good bit there. And that's going to do it for us this evening. We do have another recruitment race on Wednesday for the MX5 series. Not sure where it's going yet, but green flag will be Wednesday night at 9 p.m. So be looking out for that. As always, we thank you guys for joining us. Hope you